I don't know if it picks up the water on the camera. Brought my stick, I haven't really needed it. It's handy for crossing streams, which I will be doing again in a minute. I'm just carrying on videoing this bit. Like I said, it was less than a year ago. I first came out in 2017. But I think it was May. I've been down and up this last year, up this way. And there's lots and lots of information and me yapping away. Somebody coming. Turn it off for a minute. It's a fascinating tree. Just met a nice couple. I met them earlier. They've been in the pub, they've been to have tea. That's what some people do, you know, they walk over and then they have tea somewhere. I carry all mine with me. I do sometimes, especially if I'm away doing stuff. I don't tend to. I've got my van and I just, I always cart all my own stuff about, to be quite honest. Hobbit land, it sometimes reminds me of all this. It's just so beautiful, really. So beautiful. And I was just thinking, like Jude and Stuart, they would have come here as young couple, and been coming here all their lives, all their 50 years plus together. It's very sad, and this happens to a lot of people. I mean, I've lost people I love. There's nothing you can do about it. I've lost my sister now. That's really bad, you know. I mean, the pain is enormous, really. I can't really explain it. But I've had to come out here now. I wanted to come out here before her funeral, really. And then to already say I'm coming out here, you know. And familiarise myself with it over the next year again. God, you know, young people don't have to move quick. There's a couple ahead of me not long ago and they've gone already. And they don't even look like they're walking fast, you know. But people just seem to disappear. As I'm walking, I can feel my heart fluttering with sadness, and it's just how it is. Even though I love this place, there's going to be a sadness. That's why I think I will wanted to do it now while there's this intense sadness going on, and then I might have to have a break, even though I got things to do over this way. I might have to have a break and say, wait until you feel a bit better, you know. So I'm doing it now. There is other areas I want to explore that aren't so have so much personal attachment. The other end of the Quantocks near West Bagborough and all that, they don't have the same feeling as this particular place does. I have extreme tense feelings for here, and but the other end of where I want to go, Lydiard Hill and all that, they haven't got, for me, I mean, I don't know where Jude's going, but they haven't got that intense feeling which has gone on for many decades. I mean, you know, I've always loved this place. Ever since I was a small child, I wanted to live out here. I remember I wanted to live out here, but I was also scared. I was also scared because the trees were guarding me and saying, no, Sheila, you've got to go home. You can't come out and live out here yet. I mean, this is where I should come, really, but at the same time, Glastonbury has a powerful hold over me as well. So, I thought I might prefer Glastonbury in many ways, although it's full of murdered people. Hung, drawn, quartered up there. I'll have to make my mind up soon. I mean, it's been intense today. It might not feel so bad another time. I think it's always going to have the happy stuff and the feeling of sadness now. Mainly I remember the childhood stuff, you know, and being happy as a child here. And over the decades walking here and loving the beauty and all that. But now I've got a different dimension to it. Now I've got to cope with the fact that my sister loved it out here as well. And she's chosen to have her ashes scattered somewhere. That's how deeply she felt for the place. In a minute we'll come up to a fork where I went up the combe earlier. Now this is an interesting thing, isn't it? Now look at this. That is rushing along there. That is rushing along there, and then you get this stagnant bit. So is the water going underground? Because look, this bit's stagnant. It's emergent, yes, it's emergent, and someone must have done a dam here, I think. Someone's done a dam. It could even be a beaver or otter that's done it and got their nest in there. That's possible. The water's still getting through though. That could be one of our animals creating that. Anyway, like I said, in a minute we'll be coming up to when we get down here a little bit further, we'll come to the fork again. And then we'll be back on the same track we walked down through earlier. I'm going to turn off for a minute, take a picture here, it's rather pretty. Oh, some sheep. Some company at last. Like I say, come back here in a couple of months' time. And this is really like one massive green, 6-8 foot tall. It's going to be so different. There's some sheep up there. That's the big hill. That's back where I've just walked from there. And the stream's following us down still. There's the sheepies. Gonna have a load of video to do again. Thing is, each time I come, like I always say, there's a different perspective, different weather, different conditions, different time of the year, different feeling and emotion going on. So, nothing, it's as though the trees are basically the same. They are growing older. I'd like to know if there was one in here who's my age, that was perhaps a little sapling like I was once. I mean, it's beautiful. You just wonder where the people are, don't you? You know, there have been people. Most people are usually looking for food. They'll walk from A to B, and that is their objective. Which is fair enough. You're still having a walk, aren't you? You're still having a walk. Because I'm doing quite a bit of videoing, because what people realise, I am getting older. My breathing can play up. It's usually right when I'm going downhill and in the valley and all that. But you know, well, there'll come a time, not that long to go, like 14 years time, I'll be 80. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'll be alright in my 70s. And I'll probably have to do shorter distances, I should imagine. Just depends on the old lungs. How we get on. That's why I keep walking as well, because you can get muscle wastage. Your muscles can waste away. And they don't always get back, so you've got to keep them strong, your leg muscles and that. it'd be nice for me. I do enjoy looking back at the videos as well, but obviously cameras vary in quality. Some of my early stuff really needs to be done again, and there'll come a time when even this video, which isn't perfect because I'm not the BBC, but you know, I mean, it's just a small little Sony, but it's got a good, it is a good little Sony. I don't want to carry loads of bulky camera equipment around. You see people with these massive cameras. I mean, there was even those with a big lens on can get heavy. This is ideal. It does what I want. Does what I want. Right over there, where that sheep is. If you cross over there, you get onto the path that takes you up